This is my video for the Unit 2 case problems. For the sake of time, I created a folder with both my Java classes in them. Just going to get that out of the way right now. We'll start with problem 1. That's Carly's event price. As you can see up here at the top, I've imported my Java utility scanner. Public, main. My final int is price per person. That's solid, and it's a final int because it's a declared constant. It's not going to change. Initialize my guess variable. I had to do this weird wrap thing. VS Code wouldn't allow it. It ran on other programs, but just for whatever reason, VS Code made me do this to keep doing it. It said something about a resource leak. It's beyond my knowledge, so this is just this was the quick fix it offered. So it's what I did, but normally I wouldn't bother with this block right here, and I would just have scanner input device, which is the name of my input device, which is going to be the keyboard. It's outprint prompts for the enter number of guests, input guest, and that's where it gathers whatever you enter. Then down here, I'm taking that the number of guests that I've got and multiplying it by the price per person and getting my price total. And I have all these empty print lines over here just to print out blank space because it gets confusing for me, so it just makes it look prettier, I guess. Down here, this is the string that I've got for everything. This is the first one, guest, and then price per it just displays guest and price per person, then the price total. Down here is my Boolean value. If there's 50 or more guests, this populates as true, in which case it'll list out down here. Events with 50 or more guests are classified. It is true or false that this event is classified. So I'm going to go ahead and run. Okay, I'm going to start with less than 50 guests first, so let's say 10 guests. Alright, there are 10 guests. 35 totals 350, sounds right to me. It's less than 50 guests, so it is false that this is classified. Let's delete this and run it again. So now let's try for 51, or let's say 50 even guests. Okay, everything is the same except my total has gone up, and now we find that it is true that this event is classified. So that's problem 1. Let's go to problem 2. Delete this out of here. Go ahead and close that since we don't need it. Okay, up here again. Sorry, my dog started barking. Anyways, up here again, I've imported my Java utility scanner. Sammy's rental price. Going down here. These are all my declared constants. It's minutes to hours, which is 60, the hours rate, which is $40 an hour, and the minutes rate. I know this is kind of redundant, and I can get away with not having this in here, but my thought is, in the future, a coder might want to go through and change this to $2 an hour, or whatever. So I included it anyways. My first variable is minutes total. This is, again, I had to do the try thingy, that the quick fix it offered. So scanner input device, new scanner. Output enter total number of minutes equipment was rented, and then it gathers it right here. So you go down here, and I've got all my math. So it takes the total the total minutes you've entered, and converts that to hours, and then it gets the hours price by multiplying the hours times the hours rate. Minutes rented is just going to be the remainder of whatever's left over in the hours. And then again, I go down here and I get my price. And again, this is, I know I don't have to do this, but if the rate was to ever change in the future for another coder, they could just simply go in and change that. So down here, I've got everything listed out. My total price is just my hours price plus my minutes price, and that'll come out down here. So let's go ahead and run it. I don't know if it'll run. Okay, so let's say 61 minutes. Should come out to $41, because $40 per hour and $1 per minute afterwards. And that's it.